Ooh wee, y'all done came on for a real good one. Get your pen, your paper, your pencil, your computer, cell phone, whatever you do to write down stuff, and write down this recipe right here. Okay, grandmama, old school chocolate cake. That's right, chocolate cake. Even though the icing is the only thing that's chocolate, that's what they called it back in the day. Grandmama made a chocolate cake. Okay, so y'all just go on ahead and get that stuff together, and let's go on ahead and make this cake. So like you guys just seen a minute ago, I went on ahead and had my butter in there, and I put my sugar in there, and this is the way it should look. Make sure y'all get it nice and fluffy. Get that sugar kind of dissolved in that butter. Add them eggs in. That is room temperature, 1 by 1. Add them things in. Once it disappears where you cannot see that yolk, add you another one. And y'all, this recipe can be done either by hand or a whisk or a stand mixer or a hand mixer. It does not matter. It is going to turn out absolutely delicious as long as you follow these instructions, directions. You will have an amazing, soft, delicious chocolate cake. So after you get through adding in them eggs, then we're going to go on to the next step. So now we're just gonna go ahead and start adding in that flour mixture, the dry ingredients. Just add that in like 1/4 cup at a time, or 1/2 cup. Let that there go on ahead and mix in a little bit. Then you start adding in your buttermilk. Add that on up in there a little bit at a time. Start off with the dry and you end with the dry. Okay, so just go on ahead and have some patience on this part for the absolute perfection of your cake. And y'all, don't forget to always stop and scrape down that bowl to get everything mixed in, and continue on with the same process until you have finished all of that flour and all of that milk. Just go on ahead, y'all, and do it now. Don't get too excited and turn that mixer up and start throwing things in here. Take your time. That's all you got right now is time, because you know baking is a science and ain't nobody got time to be wasting a penny today. So we're going to take our time and make this delicious cake. We are almost finished, y'all. Then we're going to go on ahead and go to the chocolate frosting. Y'all, this frosting that we are about to make, that I'm going to show y'all, you going to want to eat this by itself. It kind of tastes like chocolate fudge in a way. But you know what? Don't eat it like that, y'all. We're going to go on ahead and get this thing mixed up so we can put this on the cake. Now we're going to add in the vanilla extract. That is the last part of the wet ingredient that we will add in. Y'all, we are done with this part. And so what I have done is I have cut me some rounds out of parchment, whatever you want to call it, paper to put in the bottom of my pans, because I do not want this cake to burn at all. So that's exactly what I did. I buttered the pan first, put my parchment paper rounds in, and then buttered the parchment paper on top as well. So I'm gonna go on ahead and get this here scraped down, and I'm gonna go on ahead and start putting this batter into my pan. All right, it is a done deal. Doesn't that look good? And y'all, when you make it, you gonna want to lick it, right? You're gonna want to taste this right here. Don't do it, because you know it got raw egg in it, and they say we can't eat it no more. But back in the day, I used to clean me a bowl. My mama did it. But anyway, I ain't gonna try it, not today. So here is my pan. So I'm just gonna go on ahead and evenly put this in here. I pretty much eyeball mine. I don't have to measure it out in no cups or nothing like that. But if that's what you want to do, you can do that. But I just eyeball it. If it don't come out even, guess what? Ain't nobody gonna know. They gonna want to eat this cake. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here, level it out, and go ahead and drop these in the oven, baby. Just balance it on out, you know, even it on out. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Make a little dip in the middle, so that way the top will come out totally even. It'll be straight across. You should not have a hump in your cake if you put a dip in the middle. Now go on ahead and get you a knife, a case knife, cutting knife. It don't even matter. If you got a fork, use that, or the bottom of a fork. It don't matter. And go on ahead and trace around the cake 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. Just don't touch the bottom. So just go on ahead and make you a circle around that cake, because we don't want it to rise too much. And go on ahead and drop them in the oven. And then we'll be back to go on ahead and do that icing. I'll be right back. All right, I'm starting on the icing, the frosting, and all of the ingredients. Recipe will be in the description box, you guys. So make for sure that you do get it out of that description box. So now I'm just pouring in that melted butter on top of this cocoa, and we're going to go ahead and let this thing spin. Scrape it on down, get that cocoa from standing. It don't need to be up there no way. And just go on ahead and continue to let this mix. Because we're going to start adding in our powdered sugar, confectioner sugar. We're going to go ahead and start adding that in. Oh my God, you guys, this is so good. This is so good. I'm just excited. So just go ahead and add your powdered sugar a little bit at a time. Add in yourself some of that heavy cream or milk. It doesn't matter. Heavy cream does give it a little bit more of a richness though. But no matter what, it's still going to turn out good. Make for sure that you do scrape it down as well. Do not continue on, and not scrape it down. Make for sure that you do stop and scrape it down, because you will have possibly hunks at the bottom of your mixing bowl. So do scrape it down. And don't worry, when it starts to look like this right here, it's going to all come together. Just continue to mix or blend, or however you do it. Just continue. Don't get scared. It's going to turn out absolutely perfect. Now look at the cake, y'all. Now look how even it is. I'm going to show you guys from the side. Okay? Put that dip in it, baby. It should come out even. Trust me. And then that little knife circle around it. It's going to come out looking great. But then, like I said, if it don't, they going to eat it anyway because it's good. Icing frosting is perfect. And now we're finna go on ahead and get with this cake. Let's put some clothes on this cake, y'all. And it will not stick, especially if you use that parchment paper. It should not stick. Boom. Check it out. Just go on ahead and do that thing to it. Put that brown outfit on that baby. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Go on to the second layer. And then we're going to hit it with that third layer. Oh, my God. And here is the cake, the finished product, y'all. So good. Let me show y'all a slice real quick because I got to get out of here. I got to tear this down. Yes, ma'am. Look at that. Oh, it's just so beautiful. You understand me? Look at that cake. And then the icing, frosting, it just sets it all off. Bye, y'all.